Hello, my beautiful soul. So, welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to be looking into who is constantly thinking about you. We're going to look into their star signs, their physical appearance, as well as some of their physical character. No? As well as their personality characteristics. Sorry for the noise upstairs. So we are going to be choosing between 4 piles, so you can choose a number between 1 to 4. I will focus on the cards in a moment, so you can use that to choose, and then there will also be some crystals below the card, so you can use crystals to choose if you like to choose using crystals. Okay, I will see you at the pile. So we have our piles in front of us. You can choose from pile 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4, okay? Or you can choose using the crystals. So above pile number 1, we have amethyst, pile number 2, jelly opal, pile number 3, we have pyrite, and pile number 4, we have rose quartz. So you can make your selection. You can pause this video if you'd like to take a moment to choose your pile, and then I will see you at your reading. Like I said, the timestamp will be in the description box below, as well as pinned to the comments. See you in your reading. Hello, my beautiful people. So you have chosen pile 1, so we're going to get straight into it. We have the first row as being the 9 of rods, we have the high priestess reversed, we have 4 of cups, and we have the empress. I'm just going to call out all the cards since there aren't a lot. And in the second row we have 2 of pentacles, 2 of swords, 5 of pentacles, and then we have the oracle card, which we'll get into last. Okay, so if we look at these cards, you are dealing with somebody who most likely has brunette hair. They have a very good sense of style. They carry themselves very well, so when they walk into a room, people pay attention to them. But at times when they're alone, they have... Oh, sorry, I have to say this. They have an RBF. If you don't know what that is, please Google it. You're definitely dealing with someone who has an RBF. So they're not the most approachable people, but it's kind of like a defense mechanism for them, okay? And when they are by themselves, they tend to feel very down and emotional. They have a light complexion skin. They like to wear a lot of gold accessories. If you're dealing with somebody who's female, if it's somebody who's male, they're not afraid of wearing color. So in terms of this person's star sign, you're most likely dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. Remember that everyone has multiple signs in the birth chart, so it can be any signs. Can be any sign. And I do have all the signs on the board, but the ones that are coming out the strongest are the ones that I mentioned. So that's what we have in terms of the signs. Remember, this applies to sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So if you know their whole birth chart, then you will know, if you're thinking about somebody, you will know that whether they fit this or not. But like I said, for pile 1, we do see all signs, and the 3 that I mentioned are the ones that stick out the most. Okay, so now I'm going to get into a bit of their personal characteristics. And yeah, so just let you know a bit about their personality so that you can figure out whether you know who this person is or not. Okay, so firstly we have somebody who is very egotistical, but it's coming from a place of insecurity. So I think I mentioned that earlier in terms of them being insecure, but if I didn't, okay, they have a big ego, so they might brag a lot, or they might, wear flashy things to get attention, but it's really coming from a place of when they were a child, they had low self-esteem and stuff like that. So that's what we have in terms of them being egotistical. And the thing is, they just really want somebody to break down their walls. So like, if you're really close to this person, you might think or you might know that other people perceive them as a person who thinks too much of themselves, or whatever the case may be, but you know the real them. So to the people that are closest to this person, they are not, they don't see them as egotistical. They see them as a really amazing friend. Okay, so that's what we have with the High Priestess reversed. And this person also has a lot of options that come towards them in terms of romantic connection, but they tend to not entertain these connections because they feel like the intentions behind it are not pure. They're able to see right through people, so they can tell when somebody comes towards them and they do not have pure intentions, because you are dealing with somebody who, sorry, something just flew past me, a little insect. You're dealing with somebody who can go through financial, or is currently going through financial difficulties, but when they're not in that situation, they do make a lot of money. So people, they tend to come towards this person with not the best intentions. They're trying to use this person for their money. So therefore, with all these options that are coming towards them, they can tell that they're not genuine, right? And so therefore, they kind of like, let me just actually show you this. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. You see this person has this cup that is being offered to them. They already have so many options below them in this card. Yeah, they know that people don't have the best intentions towards them, and therefore they don't always take what these people say seriously, and they know that they're just being used. So in terms of this person making a move towards you, you might feel like they're hot and cold all the time, and that's because they are. Okay, so because we have the Two of Swords here, this shows somebody that is confused. See, this person has this blindfold over their eyes, and the Two of Swords represents confusion. So you have somebody here who is really confused. They do like you a lot, but they're finding it difficult to balance their work and their relationships. Okay, so romantic relationships, friendships, relationships with their family, they just don't have enough time. And like I said, they have low self-esteem. They don't always think that people have the best intentions coming towards them, and they feel like a lot of people have used them in the past. So they're very confused about whether to, you know, be completely open with you. So for some of you, this might be somebody who has already confessed that they have feelings for you, but then they're like hot and cold all the time. And then for others, it's somebody that's in the background that actually hasn't had the courage to come towards you because they're just afraid of rejection. And like I said, they're currently going through financial difficulty. So that's kind of consuming all their time and all their energy, but they will come out of it, okay? Because they have that willpower. They have the Empress energy as well. So they're very powerful. They're very knowledgeable and intelligent, and they're very good business people. So they'll be able to get back on their feet. With everything that has been going on in the world, it has really affected their career or business in a negative way. So that's why they're having financial difficulty. And yeah, they're basically a warrior because we have the Nine of Rods here. So even though they do sometimes get injured, they still keep going. So yeah, so that's what we have with all the cards. I'm just seeing if I've left anything out here. You could also be dealing with somebody that has a kid. That's not for everyone, that's just for a select few. And lastly, we have the Oracle. And lastly, we have the Oracle card. It says a time for healing. This light is so bright, so I don't know if you guys can see this. But yeah, it's a time for healing. So basically, this person needs to heal from their emotional trauma of the past. And if they don't, they're always going to be this person with the RBF, the person that people think are unapproachable, somebody who's always confused and can't make decisions and doesn't know whether they should come towards you and make this relationship work. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we have for you, pile number one. This is the person that is thinking about you. If you liked this video, if this video resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. For those of you who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like this. You can also hit the bell to receive notifications of when I post new videos. Keep creating magic wherever you go, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Hello my beautiful people. So you have chosen pile number 2, so we're going to get straight into the reading. I'm going to call out the cards and then we're going to go into everything that you would like to know. Okay, so we've got the Devil, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Emperor, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Emperor's reversed, we have the Moon reversed, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Four of Swords, and then lastly we have the Oracle card, which we will get into last. So looking at the cards, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, so those are the signs that are coming out the most. Also Capricorn, I don't know if I said that, but you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But just remember, everyone has multiple signs in their birth chart, so it can be any sign, but the signs that I mentioned are basically the ones that are standing out the most in this reading. Okay, so now we're going to go into their physical appearance, and then we're going to go into their personality traits. So if I look in terms of their physical appearance, you will be dealing with someone who is a very beautiful person. So they have nice bone structure. It's very noticeable. It's something that a lot of people admire about them. In terms of hair color, you could have somebody who has brunette hair. You could also be dealing with somebody who is much older, or somebody who might not necessarily be that old, but they already have gray hair. Okay, so you might have somebody who has quite a few gray hairs, or just like a whole head of silver locks. And yeah, so that's what I see. And then in terms of appearance, you have someone who likes to wear very extravagant pieces. So they're very out there. They might not always be the most fashion forward, but they do definitely, that's not to say that they're not fashionable, but they sometimes wear things that just get them noticed in the wrong sort of way, but it's not all the time. They like to experiment with their fashion, basically, that's what I'm saying. And we have somebody who really likes bright colors. Okay, so like reds and oranges and stuff like that. That's not to say that that's the colors that they wear, but you have someone whose favorite color might be red or orange. Yeah, and they like to cover up, so they're not somebody who likes to like show a lot of their body. So yeah, so that's what we have in terms of appearance. And then we have somebody who is also really fit. Okay, so they spend a lot of time in the gym, and you will notice you'll be able to see that this person spends a lot of time in the gym just from their physical appearance. Okay, so that's what we have in terms of their physical appearance. Okay, so now we're going to go into their personality traits. So firstly, we have the Devil card, which suggests that you've got somebody here who can be very clingy. So if you were in a relationship, if you were to get into a relationship with this person, or if you have been in a relationship with this person, or if you are in a relationship with this person, this is somebody who is very clingy. It can be a very codependent, toxic type of energy. They don't allow you to do stuff or they won't allow you to do stuff because they want you to be with them all the time, okay? And they might be a bit controlling. So that's what we have with the Devil card being here. Then we also have the Emperor reversed. So with the Emperor reversed, this suggests that you have somebody who can be really immature. So that can again tie into that devil energy of being very toxic, codependent. They haven't really figured out life yet and how it works, and therefore they do have this devil energy and this Emperor reversed energy. Okay, then we're going to look at the Nine of Cups, which suggests that this person is really content. Okay, so you have someone who smiles a lot, who is essentially seems to be happy with life, but it's kind of like a mask that they're putting on. So it's not a genuine happiness that they have. They're just trying to portray this image that they are happy, but they're not necessarily happy on the inside, or they don't want other people to worry about them. Okay, so that comes from their caring side. And there's somebody who likes to spend a lot of time in, or well, they've started doing this, so they haven't always done this, but they've started doing this, which is a good sign. They've started to meditate. Okay, so that's what we have with the Four of Swords being here. So with the Five of Cups being here, you're dealing with somebody who has a very pessimistic attitude towards life. They tend to look at the negative rather than the positive. And just remember, by law of attraction, you're going to attract more of those things to you. So they seem to always be attracting these things into their lives that they don't actually want, and they don't recognize that they have so many things to be grateful for, which kind of makes them have this very toxic kind of energy around other people, because they are looking to other people to kind of sort out their problems, but they're not realizing that they need to take responsibility for their own life. And like I said, with the Emperor being reversed, that's an immature energy that they have, and therefore they are relying on other people to show them the way, basically. So that's what we have there. And then lastly, we have the Moon reversed. Okay, so with the Moon being reversed, this suggests that we have somebody who is willing to kind of work on the stuff that is less desirable in their personality. So they have recognized that, okay, there's some things that I do that aren't the healthiest and aren't the best, and they're willing to work on it. Okay, so they're starting off with working on this, but in a very small way, so it might take a long time before they're actually able to be the type of person that you want to be with. Okay, so that's what we have with the Moon reversed. And with the Queen of Swords being here, it suggests that we have somebody who is really standoffish. Okay, so we're just gonna, oh, my camera's about to die. So we're gonna look at the Oracle card, which says, what do you need to release? Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this. This light is so bright. Yeah, so what do you need to release? Basically, do you need to release this person? And that's up to you. Are you willing to wait for them to see if they're gonna change or not? You know, you have every right to walk away if you think that this is not something that you want to wait for, or you don't believe that they're going to be able to do the right thing, I guess. That's what we have for you, pile 2. So if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications of when I post new videos. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm talking really fast because my camera is about to die. Okay, bye, pile 2. Hello my beautiful people, so you have chosen pile number 3. We're going to get straight into the reading. So if I look at the cards, I'm just going to call them out since there aren't a lot, and then we can get into all the good stuff. We have the Hermit, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, King of Swords, Seven of Wands reversed, and we have the Four of Pentacles, and then we also have the Oracle card. So if we look at the star signs that we're seeing here, okay, because we have the Hermit, definitely strong Virgo energy that's coming through, and then we can also have some Taurus and Capricorn energy, because we have a lot of Pentacle energy in this reading. Okay, so that's what we have in terms of star signs. Remember, it can be any star sign because everyone has multiple signs in their chart. Okay, so yeah, so it can be any sign, but those are the signs that are coming out the most in this reading. And then we're gonna look at the physical appearance of this person that is thinking about you. Okay, so we have somebody is likely going to be older than you. You have somebody who is very casual with their fashion. So jeans and a t-shirt, sweatpants, which I guess most of us were wearing during lockdown and all of that stuff. So that's kind of their lifestyle. Or baggy clothes, somebody who really likes to wear baggy clothes. They don't really care too much about fashion, so they'll just wear whatever makes them feel comfortable. And like I said, you could be dealing with somebody who is older. In terms of hair color, I'm seeing somebody that has lighter hair, so you could have somebody, yeah, basically light hair, so like blonde or light brown or even gray. And then what else? You have somebody who really finds peace at night. They like to go out and look at the stars, and that's something that they really enjoy. And also with the Hermit card being here, you have somebody who is most likely going to be introverted, and yeah, so they go into that hermit mode. That's where they spend a lot of their time thinking and meditating and just getting back in tune so that they can face the world. So that's what we have with the Hermit card being here. If you're dealing with somebody who is male, they have a very distinguished beard. Okay, so if you're into that, then that's what they have. In terms of the length of this person's hair, you've got somebody who either has really short hair or mid-length hair. Okay, so not as long as mine. So that's what we have in terms of the length of the hair. Yeah, I think that's what we have in terms of physical appearance. Now we're going to get more into the personality of this person. Okay, so like I said, with the Hermit card, we have someone who is likely to be an introvert. We have the Seven of Wands, which is reversed, so that suggests somebody that has a lot of doubt and uncertainty within them. And then we also have the Four of Pentacles reverse, which suggests that okay, let's look at this imagery. Yeah, so we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. So basically with this card, you have somebody who is clinging on to their coins. And what happens with that is when you're holding on to something, by law of attraction, you're indicating that there is a lack of that thing in your life, and therefore you will attract the lack of that particular thing in your life. So in this case, it is money. So this person is holding on to their money very tightly. So you could be dealing with someone who doesn't like to share a lot. They're having a difficult time with material gain. And then in terms of career, we have the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with somebody who is a lawyer or somebody who has written a book, maybe a publisher or an editor or an author. And then also just in terms of their personality, we have somebody who is a dreamer. Okay, and I say that because we have the Seven of Cups here. So their head is in the cloud. They're always dreaming. They're always thinking of new ideas. There's, like I said, with the Hermit card, they like to spend a lot of time by themselves. So they're in that dream state a lot of the time when they're by themselves. And also, I mean, we have the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles reverse suggests that we have somebody who doesn't have a good relationship with money. And with the Two of Pentacles being here, it also suggests that we have somebody who is trying to figure out how to balance their life in terms of money and how to bring in more abundance. But because they're in this Four of Pentacles energy, they haven't yet mastered how to go about that. So I think that is, yeah, that's all the cards that we have here. And then we're lastly going to go into the Oracle card. So the Oracle card says, believe in the impossible. So this is basically to say that with relation to this person, they have a lot of stuff that is going on with them. And they have a negative mindset towards money, but If they believe in the impossible, they will be able to manifest the things that they really desire and the things in their life that they're not happy with. So this is either for you to teach them or for them to learn by themselves. It is not at all your responsibility. But if you're somebody who is willing or wanting to help them, then go for it, because if you believe in the impossible, you can definitely get them to believe in themselves. And like I said, they're a lawyer or somebody who's like an author or some career along those lines, so they should ideally be making a lot of money. Maybe they just don't know how to deal with it, and you can be there to support them in that sort of way. But look, this is a reading about who is thinking about you, so yeah, if you know somebody like that, then this is who is currently thinking about you. Like I said, it's up to you whether you want to be in this connection or not, but the message here is believe in the impossible. So if this is somebody that you really, really like, things can work out. If this video resonated with you, or if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, or you can leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to receive notifications of when I post new videos. For those of you who have already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, pile 3. Hello my beautiful people, so you have chosen pile number 4, so you're going to get straight into it. I'm going to call out the cards and then we're going to get straight into the reading. So we have the Page of Rods, we have 8 of Pentacles reversed, we have the Death card reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, we have Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Oracle card. Okay, so we're first going to look at the star signs that are coming out the most here, and we have a lot of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. It can be any sign. Remember, everyone has multiple signs in their birth chart, so and this applies to Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So yeah, so it can basically be any sign. And yeah, so that's what we have in terms of signs. Then we're going to go into physical appearance. So you're dealing with somebody that is young, okay? They could be younger than you, or they have a very youthful look about them. So you know those people that look like they're like 20 years younger than what they actually are. That's the sort of person you're dealing with. They have really good genes in that aspect. And then in terms of like facial features that are outstanding for them is really their smile. They have a beautiful smile, and a lot of people notice them because of their smile. They can be a bit immature because we have the Page of Swords here, so you could be dealing with somebody who is a bit immature. You're also, this person that is thinking about you is very talkative, so they like to talk a lot, and they're able to entertain you or themselves basically all the time. What else? With the Wheel of Fortune being here, you have somebody who is quite wealthy, okay? So someone who has money and doesn't have to worry about money all the time. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, you have somebody who's very careful. They think before they act. They don't do things hastily. They don't do things out of ego. They're not trying to impress other people with their financial wealth. They are really humble, okay? So that's what I can say about this person. You also have, with this person that is thinking about you, they are likely to stalk you on social media. So yeah, this person that is thinking about you, they stalk you on social media. And yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles being reversed, you've got somebody that works smart, not hard, which is a good thing. They make their money work for them as opposed to the other way around. So yeah, you could really learn some things from this person if money is what you're after and you want to learn how to grow your own wealth. So that's what we have with that. And then with the 2 of Cups, you guys have, so the 2 of Cups is reversed. So you guys have very difficult different mindsets, so you often have misunderstandings, or if you haven't met yet, you will have a lot of misunderstandings between you. But because you really admire each other, you're willing to work on this and compromise and listen to each other and listen to each other's point of views. So there are misunderstandings, but it's not something that would jeopardize this friendship or relationship. So that's what we have with the Two of Cups reversed. And yeah, and that's also because you really like each other. So I kind of feel like you get lost in each other's eyes sometimes. Yeah, it's a very beautiful thing that you guys have going on. And let me just show you this card. Yeah, so you get lost in each other's eyes a lot. So that's what we have with the Two of Cups reversed. And then Eight of Wands, this person might live far away from you. So remember, because this is a general reading, living far away is relative to everyone. So for me, somebody who lives 50 kilometers away is far. For someone else, that might not be so far. Or in some people's cases, it might be that this person lives on another continent. So that's what we have with regards to the Eight of Wands, okay? But they really want to travel, and they're willing to travel to come see you and spend time with you. So that's what we have with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so I've basically spoken about all those tarot cards. So I'm going to look at the Oracle card, which says, have faith in your dreams. So basically this is saying that, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Have faith in your dreams. So if you want to be with this person, no matter the distance, no matter the misunderstandings, everything can actually work out with this person, because there's a lot of love there. There's not a lot of ego. You're not dealing with somebody who's going to be dodgy and shady and do things behind your back. And like I said, they really think before they act. So if they're willing to come towards you and admit that they have feelings for you, then you know that this is somebody who's being genuine and they really want to spend their time with you, okay? So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, if you're willing to, if you think it's worth it, then it really, your dreams can come true. Yeah, so like it says, have faith in your dreams, and you could have an amazing love story with this person. Yeah, so that basically that's your reading, pile number 4. So if this reading resonated with you, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And for those of you who have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to receive notifications of when I post new videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, pile number 4. Let you choose.